What's going on, guys? JSGC Football here, as we are filming a very special video today. Because this is one that you do not want to miss. Because this is Bamber Bridge. Because I just want to say thank you to Bamber Bridge Football Club and to Lee as well for giving us this privileged access to the behind the scenes at Bamber Bridge Football Club and all its operations. I cannot wait to show you guys the access all there is at Bamber Bridge FC. Because I cannot thank them enough, especially to you, Lee. Like I said, this is top day. It's Bamber Bridge take on my team, Preston North End. So again, this is a massive privilege to cover both teams, but this is all about Bamber Bridge today. So with Bamber Bridge, they were formed in 1974 after forming with Walton Liddales. Because they actually were formed in 1952, but 1974 is the official one. Because they play at the Sir Tom Finney Stadium, former name Irongate, but it changed to Sir Tom Finney Stadium to honour him in 2014 following his death. Because with the Sir Tom Finney Stadium, it has a capacity of 2,642. Because Bamber Bridge currently play in the Northern Premier League, which is a tier 7 of the English football pyramid. Because last season, Bamber Bridge finished 16th last season, staying up comfortably, but a little bit of a disappointing season, especially after the season before. Because they were denied promotion to the Football Conference League Tier 5 in 1996 due to the stadium not being up to standard of the conference at the time. So that would have been a massive moment for the football club. Because they reached the second round of the FA Cup in 1999, losing to Cambridge United 1-0 that day. Because they were promoted to Northern Premier League from the Northern Premier League Division 1 in 2018, winning the playoffs. But as I said, they missed out on promotion to the Vanarama North Tier 6 in 2023 after finishing third in the table, and they lost to Warrington Town 1-0 in the playoff final. Here is, and with Bamber Bridge, it also has a little tradition of this. Both Peony and Blackburn Rovers have a tradition of raising the coffin to celebrate promotion when they get promoted, and also of lowering the coffin when they are relegated. Because it's a fun little tradition and it's a good day out for both sets of fans. So we have that very close connections. Because I'm just very pleased the football club. I'm just very pleased that Preston are playing Bamber Bridge again, because they did look a little bit iffy, but I'm glad, as it does support the non-league clubs, especially the ones local to the Preston area as well. So I think it is a great idea from North End to continue that tradition, as they rely on this as well, because for the survivors, because they're much needed income. So here we've got Preston North End Superfan here.
This is my 80th year.
Wow.
I'm 90 in April next year. I have witnessed the Preston North End's best team with Tom Finney and Alex Dawson. Brilliant players, I'm afraid. They're not now. But anyway, I hope we have a good win tonight. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, it's Harry.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Right, all right.
Nice, yeah, 80 years. Cheers for that. Wow. But not many PNE fans that can say that, is there? So as you can see, he's got one of the stands is called the Gerry Lawson stand. His daughter actually works here as one of the committee, which hopefully we'll get Sue on camera as well to interview. Because we will hopefully hear all about Bamber Bridge and their story. It's their story to tell here. So this is Paul, as you can see, he's an avid North End fan. Because what do you think of today's game?
Hopefully we win, but I'm not sure if we will.
You're not sure? We say you pleased with North End signing so far?
Yeah, I just hope we sign Erling Haaland.
That'd be very nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, thank you for coming on. It's a pleasure. Enjoy the game, Paul. So here we've got Josh and we've got Jaden, both avid North End fans. So what do you think of today?
I think it'll be a good game, going 6-0 Preston.
6-0, yep. Jaden?
5-0, 5-1 Preston.
Oh, nice one, lads. But what do you think of our signing so far?
I think they're good. I think they bring a lot to the team.
Yeah.
And yeah, saw yesterday at Southport they were good start, but see how they're going pre-season.
It's all a pre-season, yeah. So we go on. But thank you. Anyway, thank you, lads. Enjoy the game. We've got the honour of meeting Gerry Lawson's daughter, who is Sue, who's been here a very long time at Bamber Bridge. So this is a fantastic look behind the scenes of how they operate, because it's an absolute honour to meet Sue. So this is Sue.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Where do we start? Right at the beginning?
Yeah, just tell us a little bit about yourself, or
myself,
you just have. Yeah.
I'm the oldest of 3 girls. So I'm the eldest daughter of Gerry Lawson, who became fondly known as Mr. Bamber Bridge in its time. Way back in the 70s, Dad was manager of Walton Liddell FC, together with a guy called Mick Taylor.
Yeah.
And they played down at Higher Walton. That's King George's playing field at Higher Walton. And struggled for players, struggled for money, and as you do in non-league and way down in the Preston and District League.
Yeah.
And then Bamber Bridge FC, where that was run by John Hargreaves and Chris Banks. They played at, I'm not quite sure where they played, sorry, I can't remember. But one night, during a couple of pints and a big discussion, they decided that they would amalgamate both teams.
Yeah.
And call them Bamber Bridge FC. Basically, it became Bamber Bridge FC because they had more money in the bank than Rochdale, and that was the story. So that's how we became Bamber Bridge FC. We had two teams and played down at King George's playing fields at Higher Walton. As time went on, we got out of the Preston District League and went into North West Counties. As you will know, right, back in those days, they were all park pitches, and many a time in the winter part of the season, games got called off.
Yeah.
So they decided that they would buy their own land and build their own pitch clubhouse.
Yeah.
So that's what they did. They went around collecting waste paper. There was a few people who worked at paper mills who could take the paper and weigh it in and get good money for it at that time. One was Arthur Jackson, who became our president. But he worked at a paper mill and could weigh all the paper in. And this is how they built up the funds, and did lots of fundraising, and eventually applied to it at the time. It was Central Lancashire Development Fund, and purchased this land, which was a farm field.
Yeah.
And from there, the players at the time were all local. A lot of them in trade, helped out. They all built the club initially. Between them, there was electricians, there were joiners, there were brickers. They all mucked in and they built this club with the funds. They won promotion several times, went through the ranks quite quickly, had a good team, and we ended up in the Northern Premier League, Unibond as it was then, Northern Premier League. And that's how we came to be here. We as time went on, like Dad retired.
Yeah.
And spent a lot of time here. He would work in what was the cabin then, May's Place now. And he sort of encouraged his two granddaughters to help out on a Saturday afternoon selling the pies.
Yeah.
He would, school holidays, he would get all his three grandsons would come down and he'd go give them a job and he'd be clearing weeds and cutting grass and whatever he'd be doing, he'd be doing it. So it has been quite a family affair really.
Incredible.
But he was always here, and after Mum died he was here even more. Spent practically every day here, doing all the odd jobs and whatever needed doing. And anything went on here, people in the village would say, ask Gerry Lawson, he'll know what's going on.
Yeah.
And so so it was his, it was their dream to have this football club, this ground as it is. And I do think it's one of the best grounds around. we had a smaller stand of where the Gerry Lawson stand is now. There was a smaller stand, and one winter when we had lots of rain and very, very strong winds, it fell down. And we, at the time, we were pushing for promotion, and we secured the bill of that, which is about a 499-seater stand. And when it was opened, when we first sort of when we finished it and it was opened for the North End game at the start of the season, some bright spark in the committee decided to call it the Gerry Lawson stand. A bit of a joke really, because though you'd say it as we're the only person who's got a stand named after him that's alive. And it was Craig Brown who opened the stand.
Nice.
And I can't remember the date, but Dad was in the kitchen and we had to sort of like tell him a white lie to get him to come up to the stand to sort of like meet Craig Brown, and it be open, and it was like, oh come on Dad, you need to come to the stand, we've got an electrical problem, we need to sort it out. So we needed a lot of encouragement to come out of the cabin and fire shop if you will, and go over there. And so that's how the Gerry Lawson stand came really. Well, it was a bit of a, and it never had the sign was never up. There was a brass plaque inside at the bottom of the stairs. There is a brass plaque. So there was never a name on the stand. And then when he died, Brian McGinty arranged for a sign to go up on the front of the stand. So really, that's the history of us as Bamber Bridge FC. So where we began, how we became Bamber Bridge FC. There was a Bamber Bridge FC, but it wasn't this Bamber Bridge FC.
But you formed together, didn't you? Was it one Liddell in 1974?
Yes, I think it was, 74.
Now you had your golden era, didn't you? In the 90s, you rose up through the divisions.
Yeah, we went through the divisions. We got promotion into the Northern.
It's one under the conference back then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that's how you got it. You didn't have promotion due to the facilities.
Yeah, we won the league. We won the league.
Yeah.
We went to the Premier, and we won the Premiership League, or the Premier Division. But we didn't have the money to upgrade the ground.
It's a shame that.
To allow us to go on to that next step. And we've been in, the Premier Division. We've been back in like Division 1, and we're back in the Premier Division now. So we still keep fighting, and I think for a village, which is what we are really. For a village club, we do extremely well.
Doing incredible,
because we've got a lot of the Championship League. We have Premiership with Burnley and Blackburn Rovers at the time. And, people go only a short journey to Manchester now, isn't it? So we do very well for a little village.
You do, because especially Tier 7, one underneath Conference North. So even in this division, you've got the big teams like Macclesfield in it as well that you're competing against.
Yes. Oh yeah, we've got the Macclesfield. We have Salford at one point, and they were just going through that. Macclesfield are going through. FC thought they were going through. So way back in our history, I think we might be, not sure, but we might be the only non-league club that's played the Czech Republic or an international team.
Wow, look. Czech Republic, wasn't it?
We played the Czech Republic.
They host them in here,
in 96, wasn't it? Euro 96, it was in the UK. We played them in a training game for them. But it was a fantastic day for us, and they stayed, and our children were ball boys, and it was fantastic. It was a very good day, and it's something I think that a lot of Bamber Bridge residents would remember.
Fantastic.
So I think we are I don't know, I can't be certain, but very few teams that have played an international team.
Not many that can say that.
No. So that was another highlight. Yeah. So that's basically it. And I've been involved with this club for probably 60 years. My sister, who's not here yet, but over here, she tagged along with my dad when she was a toddler. And she's 50-something now, so, you know, she's been involved all that time.
Incredible.
Oh, yeah.
So it's fantastic so to hear that, because especially the long connection with Bamber Bridge. It's incredible.
Yeah, it is, and you know, it's been in our hearts. And,
If I can ask you a question, how important is the fixture with Preston North End to a club like Bamber Bridge?
Oh, very, very important. This fixture is normally our very first friendly. It opens our season, if you will. And the crowd that we get on, the amount of money that that generates from that, comes from that sees us going through till Christmas. You know, because we can have, I think in previous seasons we've had 3 or 4 away games which have been very far away on the north east, which it's not cheap to have.
No.
And then we get back home and weather changes and we've had a game cancelled. So the money that we get from this fixture, the income it generates, is very, very important to us. And I think that the link, you know, between us and Preston North End, and I think the fans enjoy that closeness with the North End. They like to see us
I enjoy that
come in
closeness,
and come out. But I think that it's become a tradition, and it's one that I think that we start to lose it. Not just because of the generating the income, but the link with North End, and now that North End was the first game we ever played on here when we opened it officially.
All right.
It was opened by Mayor of South River, who was a local butcher. But he opened it, we had Brindle Band play, you know, it was a big occasion, and so it was that was the first game that we played that season on this ground, and it's very important.
It's fantastic to hear that. And long may that tradition continue as well.
I hope so.
I hope it does.
I hope so. I think that you North End fans like to come here and look forward to this match, because, like I said, they get close up to the pitch, they get close to the players, and they can see, can't they? You know, I do think it's important.
Fantastic. Because thank you for coming on to the channel as well. Story of Bamber Bridge, everyone. That is Sue, Gerry Lawson's daughter. Because an absolute pleasure. So I just love the connection between Bamber Bridge and Preston North End. So this is the 50k club. So as you can see, the 50k club, because they've got the pictures in here, what Sue was talking about when they faced Czech Republic.
This is the team that won the Northern Premier League and could have got promoted to the Vauxhall Conference.
96.
This is from the grand opening. Let's use that. Sam Allardyce, Gary Swans, well known. Mark Patterson had a good career. Gary Brazil, Osher Williams. That should be Les Chapman, not Chapman. And Mick Rathbone as well as a physio.
And there's the 2017-18 one.
That's Gerry.
There is. Man himself. As you can see, they got the club committee there in 1996.
So Russ Rigby used to be the groundsman at Deepdale.
Yeah.
So Brian's still here, he's here tonight, and Dave Spencer, Spenny's still here as well.
So there's the development of the grounds, because when they moved it was 1987, so you can see it there.
Looking at mid-90s, 93, 94.
Yeah. So the clubhouse is still there, isn't it? Which is this now.
Yeah, and it's been extended. So you can see this one, clubhouse has been extended. That's Gerry Lawson stand. So that's roughly 2002 onwards.
So who we have here is because we've got Adam. He featured in one of my videos accidentally because I don't think it's promote for him, but against Plymouth. But here he is, the lad. Anyway, here is Adam.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself here?
So I'm a Brig fan.
Yeah.
I've been coming here for about 10 years, if not more. Every game home and away since 2014. So.
Very good.
Yeah.
So what do you like about Bamber Bridge? What made you support them in the first place?
Well, I actually went to North End before I ever went to Brig, but the thing that attracted me is that you know everyone here. It's fantastic. I could name... It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Less hassle. You know, you have a brilliant connection with the players and all the fans. It's fantastic. You don't get that in league football.
No, you don't.
So when I was a younger lad, obviously, it kind of attracted me to it a bit more.
Yeah.
There's a bit of uniqueness about it.
Oh, fantastic. Because how do you think Bamber Bridge will do this season?
Well, I think we signed a lot better than we did last year. Got some good trialists that have impressed, and I think if we can tie them down, I think we'll be up there again. Personally, got a bit of confidence.
Do you think you can match the 22-23 season when you reach the playoff final against Warrington?
I don't think so. We have players that could kind of get us an extra goal or two to put us ahead.
Yeah.
All our games that season, all our wins were like 2-1s, 3-2s. We had them bits of quality just to win us them games and get us over the line. I think we're more of a team this year. I think we got a better 11 collectively, but I don't think we got them individuals to carry us through in their moments.
No.
I don't think we'll reach them heights, but I think we'll do all right.
Alright, now so I reckon you'll finish mid-table then?
I think we could sneak in the playoffs maybe.
Maybe a playoff place.
Not second, not third, no.
Alright, nice one. Good to say, pleasure to meet you, Adam.
Nice to meet you, nice to meet you.
Good to say, thank you for featuring on the video. Enjoy the game.
Thank you.
So as you can see, we're on the balcony here. It's because there's a very nice view on the balcony at the 50k club overlooking the pitch. You just can't beat that view, can you? It's because it's a nice view from the top. So if you want to see how much this game means to Bamber Bridge, just take a look at the queue outside. For Bamber Bridge Football Club. So just turn it. I'll say thank you for having us.
Thank you.
So Spencer, tell us a little bit about Bamber Bridge and your role as Vice Chairman.
My role as Vice Chairman obviously is supporting Brian McGinty, our Chairman.
Yeah.
And previous Chairmans, and I have been Chairman myself for probably 20 years in total, on and off. But a bit of history with me was that I started when I was 12, back in '63.
Wow.
And I was playing for the Bamber Bridge first 11.
Oh, so you actually played for Bamber Bridge?
Oh yeah. And then as I got older, played a bit of non-league, and then come back to Bamber Bridge when I was 23.
Yeah.
And that's when we started getting the ideas to build this place. And there's only probably me left out of the original crew. I know you've heard about Gerry Lawson, he was one of the original crew, but I think there's only me left out of the original crew that was involved raising the money and keeping it afloat, and since then I've been involved ever since. So it's been a life story for me. We just all we try and do is survive. Unfortunately, we haven't any rich men behind us, and we've had to beg, steal and borrow to keep the place afloat.
Yeah.
So it's one of them. We seem to manage every year. The last few years, since COVID, we've struggled a little bit with running a few losses, but we're surviving. I think that's the main thing.
Yeah. Because have you managed to recover since COVID, like getting to the better times now, or?
We have. With Brian, our chairman, did a fantastic job getting grants and everything during COVID and
Yeah.
shut down and everything, and he kept us afloat, and he really did a great job. And the players obviously help. We didn't have to pay them, and we try not to have too many contract players now anyway. So, excuse me, it's one of those we just have to do it. But I do believe Brian's here now, and our previous chairman before Brian, I think I did it temporary, and then there were Fran Doyle, who's behind the bar in there.
All right.
So you want to have a group of them three,
Yeah.
them two as well.
Right, so now we've got the A team here. Because we've got three, well, former chairman and chairman as well. So we've got Spencer, we've got Brent, and Fran Doyle.
Yeah.
So if you just want to introduce yourselves.
Yeah, I'm Fran Doyle.
I'm Brian McGinty, the current chairman.
And of course, we've just interviewed
Yes,
Spencer,
yeah.
vice chairman. So what's it like running at Bamber Bridge as a non-league club? What's it like running them, like day-to-day survival?
Nightmare.
Took the words out of my mouth, there you go. It's a nightmare.
I concur with my learned friends. Yeah,
It's a nightmare.
it's tough.
I can imagine, yeah.
It's tough.
So what's the toughest thing about running a non-league club, like survival? Because is it like wages or
It's
just finding?
It's meeting the demands and making the books balance.
Yeah.
It's getting help.
Yeah.
People used to have a committee of 24 years ago, and not one were paid. Now we've got to more or less pay to get everything done these days. It's difficult.
Businesses are struggling as well.
Yeah.
Struggle to get sponsorships.
Yeah.
Struggle to get. We've got some good sponsors in tonight, and hopefully they'll be with us again next year with a bit of hope.
And we're just revamping the commercial side as well, aren't we? Just got new blood in the commercial side, which is a big help. You need that. You need new blood coming in.
Yeah.
Younger blood.
What you'll gather from looking at it all, football clubs at this level are run by oldies.
We're over 70.
Yeah.
We're all run by
No,
oldies.
speak for yourself.
He's not
Too
right
late,
next
sir.
week. And I'm only just.
Yeah.
So how much does this game today mean to you, Preston North End, like income-wise for you as a non-league club?
It's massive.
Massive, yeah.
Always is.
It always kicks us off the season, you see. So
Yeah.
pays wages for that first 3 weeks. Pays debts off from last year.
And it usually gets through till about October, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because is there any other friendlies, or is the Preston North End always the big draw for you?
Preston's always the big draw.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've
We've
got
got Bolton, didn't we?
We've got
Bolton
Bolton.
last year.
Yeah, we have Fleetwood a
We've
couple of
got
weeks ago.
Fleetwood, yeah.
we've got Salford on Friday night.
Yeah.
We've got Warrington,
Yeah, that's one.
last one.
Yeah, it's good as well.
We've
We
got some
do,
good ones.
you know, yeah. Don't do too bad.
Yeah.
Obviously better when Preston's on a Saturday. We get a bigger crowd. Probably
Yeah.
towards 2,000, 1,800, 2,000 on a Saturday. School night, Wednesday night. It's a bit.
It's a bit different, yeah.
One tonight, isn't it? It's over 1,000 on it. This
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This looks a good game tonight.
Because you expect about 1,500 tonight.
I'd have thought so, yeah.
Hopefully.
Who knows? Hopefully.
Hopefully.
It's
'Cause-
busy. Everywhere's busy. Just walking around, everywhere's busy. So, I hope for the best.
Yep, because you're doing a great job, lads. Because I just want to say thank you again to all three of you for inviting me down. Because I'm having a look around your wonderful club. The facilities look fantastic. You're doing a great job running it.
But I think when you do anything on your video, you need to let people know that we're open 7 days a week.
Yeah, 7 days away. Yeah.
And and if we get people in 7 days a week, it all helps.
So there you are. I was going to say,
Can't take
it's-
anymore.
yeah. So if you're nearby, I was going to say, do feel free to join Bamber Bridge. Because watch your games. Because it helps towards the coffers as well. The survivors. Because you just can't beat non-league football, especially you can just walk around the ground, have a pint, and enjoy it pitch side.
Yeah, and you can bring a dog.
Yeah, and you can bring a dog. There you are.
And you can take your beer outside.
Yeah.
You can take your beer outside and enjoy a game of football. Because but this is Bamber Bridge Football Club. So say thank you for your time, gentlemen.
No problem.
No problem.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you.
17. 19, Leo Reese. 31, number 1 is 44, Papa. 15, new signing, Sam Greenwood, and
When he made a save on Saturday, the keeper, he did a Pickford celebration.
He did it.
He didn't do it.
It's an excellent save though from the Brig goalkeeper there.
Right, okay, we'll pass that on to the team stop. Yes, well done, Grandy!
So 1-0 Preston North End at Sir Tom Finney Stadium. It's going to unlucky from Bamber Bridge there. Just realised I not give the score prediction here. So it's 1-0 North End at half time, and we'll go for 2-0 North End full time. So here we've got the Brig Cat. Nice to meet you. Cheers. Two 2-0 North End. So again a little bit unlucky, gets a set, but North End convert the chance for 2-0. So Preston North End, what they're doing now is to switch to 11, so they're going to give the last half an hour now to the second 11. So attendance 1,238, good attendance. So it's a little bit short of 1,500, but still a very good attendance, which will give much needed income to Bamber Bridge itself.
Score number 41, Theo Moreno.
And it's ending my prediction. So there we have it, 3-0 North End, Mulwaney. I do just love it, especially where you can see fans in their own back garden just watching this game. You can see about 5 of them. There it is. Go Bamber Bridge now, Preston North End 3, nice little workout here. Right, so I'd just like to introduce Alan here.
Hi, I'm Alan.
Yeah, tell. So what is it about Bamber Bridge that you like that made you support Bamber Bridge?
Well, I've always been a North End fan. I always will be a North End fan. Yeah. But the thing about Bamber Bridge is the camaraderie between the fans and the actual match day experience is just so much more pleasant than going to the North End. The social side of following Bamber Bridge is...
It's what it's all about, isn't it? That's what Bamber normally...
It's better than... I've been on North End in the past many a time, and now if I go on North End, which I do regularly, I've got to go on my own. I don't know people. There's just no... I don't know. There's just no...
That community in it.
I come here, everybody knows me, everybody knows each other. You can have a drink, you can watch the game, and it's just all about the social side as much as the football, and it's not watching North End. And the other thing, as I mentioned to Mel before, is North End have ruined my weekends for 50 years. North End will get beat and it will literally ruin my weekend. And with Bamber Bridge, We win, it's great. We lose, never mind. We'll have a drink and we'll go again next week.
Absolutely fantastic. Nice to meet you, Al.
There you go. No worries.
Pleasure. So we've got the honour here. It's going to say we've got Neil. So what is your role at Bamber Bridge?
I'm director of football.
Director of football, wow. So what does that entail then for Bamber Bridge, like director of football, your role?
I look after the budget, help the manager with signings and people who he's looking at and various other things, other roles, help with training, maybe on a training night, just helping in the background really.
How long have you been at Bamber Bridge then overall?
In a managerial capacity, I've been here for 20 years.
So you used to play for him as well, didn't you?
I played in the 90s, yeah.
You know, long history of Bamber Bridge, that's incredible. So one thing I have enjoyed tonight is like the community feel of Bamber Bridge. I've really enjoyed the non-league. Because they're a close-knit community, just talking to people. Something you don't get with Preston North End. That's how I feel. So how big is it to you, like tonight's friendly with North End? That was a club for Bamber Bridge.
Well, it's a massive game for Bamber Bridge. Financially, it sets us up for the start of the season.
Yeah.
And it's, to be fair, we've been playing this game for 30 years or so. So it's a really big game, and it's one I enjoy every year anyway. And to be like I said, financially, we can't really do without it. Non-league clubs obviously rely on funding from elsewhere, from the football or sponsorship, and from getting big gates like we have tonight.
So prediction then is Bamber Bridge. What's your expectations for the season?
You've always got to, we try and finish as high as what we possibly can. Your aim is playoffs. Like last year, we didn't really have a great season before. No one expected us to get to the playoff final. We got beat in the final, but us as a staff of the football club, we just want to finish as high as we possibly can.
That's all my question. Thank you for your time, Neil.
No worries.
Say what an enjoyable and an experience, so thank you again for Bamber Bridge and to Lee as well for letting me have this fantastic opportunity to cover Bamber Bridge and tell their story. So the final scoreline is Bamber Bridge 0, Preston North End 3. But just talking with everyone at Bamber Bridge, I just love that community feel that you get with non-league football, and it shows you how important this fixture is to the Bamber Bridge as well as a community, because they just to survive how important that friendly is, and they must have it every season to get a good attendance, because it's a shame it's not a weekend to try and get the usual 2,000 on instead of 1,238, but again it's a big money booster for Bamber Bridge, and that's all I can say. And if you ever are stuck for a game as a Preston North End fan, because if you're a season ticket holder at North End, you can catch a game at Bamber Bridge for £8, which I think is an absolute bargain, which I think I might do as well, just to support our local club, as I think it's important just to have that community as well, especially with a non-league club like Bamber Bridge. They're very well run, and I encourage all North End fans to show the support for Bamber Bridge if you are around this area. So that's all I can say really on the matter. But like with any non-league club, they're just fighting for survival, and it shows you any success on the pitch is an absolute bonus. It's just run from day to day because they're covering the costs. As it goes to show, I think the wages are about 100k a year. As some of the North End players can get that in about 2 months, which just goes to show the vast difference. And I wish Bamber Bridge all the best as well, because it's been an absolute pleasure to meet everyone. Say from Lee to the 3 chairmen, so Spencer, Brian, Fran, just to cover the team, and also to Sue as well to tell the story, the fantastic story of Gerry Lawson, Mr. Bamber Bridge himself. As I thoroughly enjoyed tonight, because as I would return, because I enjoyed talking with people, and it's been an absolute pleasure to cover them. As I wish Bamber Bridge all the best, and if you're a North End, as I said once more, do get down to Bamber Bridge to show your support. I think in terms of facilities, I've absolutely loved it, especially with the balconies, because if I was a Bamber Bridge supporter, I think I'd actually pay that extra to be a 50k club member. I'd absolutely love it, especially with the balcony, enjoying the pint, and that's what I love about non-league, having a pint, just walking around the ground. You can just explore it at your will and just talk around different people. You don't get that at all, especially with the football league clubs, especially like a club like North End, because it's just a different kettle of fish, a different just a different vibe like you don't get in non-leagues between the football league. I'll say that disconnect. But it's no disrespect to North End like either. I was going to say non-league, you just feel like a part of the family, and that's what I love about Bamber Bridge. It felt like a part of the family tonight. But I've really enjoyed it. I was going to say I will be back against Fiorentina as it's Preston North End taking on Fiorentina on the 27th of July, as I will see you in 10 days' time. Because I'm really looking forward to it, especially seeing us against a talented team as well, such as Fiorentina. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic occasion. I cannot wait to cover it. Football is back, baby. Let's do this. Cover it. Preston North End one more time on the road at home, as we will be back, as I will be bringing my certain partner in crime back as well, as he will be joining us for the away days once more. But I will see you guys next time in Deepdale. Peace. Ciao for now. And if you are new around here, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to JSGC Football, as any support is all appreciated. Thank you.